Hey guys, Shard here. So, before we get started with this, I just want to let you know what's kind of going down here. So, I'm not going to animate a full hour of two bozos talking about bullshit. That just kind of seems stupid when people normally watch podcasts to do something else and kind of have it as background noise. Plus, lip syncing would have been quite the issue. It would have took me 2 hours per character when I could be using those 4 hours to do something else. So instead, I'm going to have a still image for the majority of it with hidden animations throughout. I may also do like a repeating animation depending on how much my computers can do, like their arms swinging, mouth moving, etc., etc. But now that the set and everything is complete, I should have more time to be able to do some more stuff visually. This time around, I have a few animations, and so yeah. I'm sorry to anybody who's disappointed that I did not animate the whole thing, but there's a nice little surprise at the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Well, hello everyone. It's been quite a while. Welcome back to the Atlas Occasionally, where we occasionally talk about Atlas. For those of you who are wondering, what is Atlas? Well, Atlas MC, or the World of Athera, is mine and Killer Pike's favorite Minecraft server. Well, my favorite. I'm not sure about his. And it is an experience like never before. Experience a customly handcrafted world with custom plugins where you can do everything from wage war and gain territory to drinking beer with your buddies, or maybe you want to trade on the uh, what was it, the Grand Exchange, or you want to host a feast with Grand Feast, or maybe you just want to slaughter your enemies with sieges. Well, it's not sieges anymore. But we'll get into that today, and today I'm co-hosted with Killer Pike.
Bro fucked up his own pre-planned intro.
How did I? Don't start. I did fine. Pike, how are you doing? It's been 3 years.
Right, you don't have this is season two. That's just all it is. Season two.
Season
Season two,
2.
episode
Mm-hmm.
one. Um, I'm good. It's like 90 degrees, and I'm out here in jeans and rubber boots. So I'm currently sweating a little bit, but that's cool. How
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm a little sweaty too. I don't want to turn on my fan because that's more noise reduction I have to do later on. Um, so a little sweaty. I just finished watching Into or Across the Spider Verse Part 1.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
and so that was interesting. And I've been waiting to do this all day because, God, I have missed just sitting in a call chatting with you, and I've missed Atlas, and there's so much to talk about.
I mean, it's been about 3 years for both now. So,
Hmm.
but I mean, who's keeping track?
But I think the best way to get it started is to kind of give a retrospective of what Atlas has meant for us and what it is in our eyes. So, would you like to start?
No, I think you already have something written down. Then I want to hear what you have written down before I fucking ad lib some shit.
No, no, no,
Um,
no. I only have the questions. Everything else is ad libbed.
shit. Okay. Uh, damn it. Fine. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna start with a basic history. How about that?
Oh,
And I
sounds
don't really give a
great.
shit what you say. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So suck a dick. Um,
I like sucking dick. Wait.
I don't think you needed to add weight to the end of that. I don't think there was a.
The
I think that was said unironically. Um, but
world
anyway.
may never know. Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Oh my god, it's not May anymore, dude. How are we already halfway through this fucking year?
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ, already June.
Uh,
Like, no, it's not. The fuck are you lying, foul? And I'm like, oh shit. I
yeah.
like closed Discord. I looked at my fucking calendar app. I'm like, holy fuck, he's lying.
Welcome to
Jesus.
June, where everything is colorful. Not really. It's just people are being colorful to get more money. But that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, like, what more can you ask for, really?
Mm,
They
true.
wouldn't do it if it wasn't for money.
Eh, you're
Welcome to the late stage capitalism.
Anyway, back to Atlas.
Yeah, so I joined Atlas, I don't know, 5 years ago, early 2018, I think, late 2017, early 2018, sometime in there. Too lazy to figure it out. Um, Started a nation, friends left me, started another nation. I couldn't play very much. Joined a nation, didn't play very much. Started a nation, played a lot, got burnt out, didn't play very much. And now I'm back to starting a nation again. So, there you go. We'll see how that goes. I think I think that's just about the briefest summary I can give.
Okay, well, what has Atlas meant to you over the years?
Oh yeah, that was the original question, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Um
Well, you
I mean,
answered the first part, which is doing a retrospective,
I
and
answered
now, yeah, yeah.
um, what?
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 Say what, like boys? Damn it. Okay. Um Dude, I'm still so fried. I just got home from work, man. I haven't even changed out my work clothes yet.
Oh, dude, I know that feeling so hard. But yeah, no. So you answered the first part. Now we're on to the second part with what does Atlas mean to you?
I think that's changed a lot over the years from when games were a lot larger part of my life when I was, mid teenagers to them being practically no part of my life for the last 2 years. Um, I think I met a lot of good people there. I think pretty much everybody I talk to online now I met there, which, I mean, that's only two people, but still. Um, and I don't know. I mean, as far as places to have experience for 5 years, it's pretty nice. I can't say there's any other server that I've been around for even more than a couple months and said, yeah, I want to spend 5 years here. So I think I think even if I haven't been on Atlas consistently, or even I think I've really only got probably 2 days of actual playtime hours logged, which isn't all that many. Even without all that much playtime, it's still been a good place to be for the last 5 years. So I guess I'm thankful for that, if
Do you
nothing
mean
else.
do you mean three? You mean like 2 years ago during that 3 year period?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is about when I left Atlas 3 years ago, so it's been 3 years for me. And
Yeah,
then obviously there was another dev period in there that was like what 6 months. So I've only actually played Atlas for a year and a half. If we're actually talking facts here, but
yeah, exactly. But like, being part of Atlas is not just the server; it's also the community. Which, oh dear God, all the Discord servers we were in at one point.
yeah, dude, I was in about 50 at one point. I swear to
Oh
God,
God, yeah, no. And every single one of them had Murph for some reason, and I just
they
we
still do. They
we
still do.
we love you, Murph. Just kidding, but you're in all of them, buddy.
No, he still is, dude. I rejoined the old Inspla Discord because I wanted my like stuff out of there. He's still there. I'm like, bro, nobody's used this Discord in 3 years, man. Come on,
Was Murfred the is he the guy who made like the Star Wars ships, or was that someone else?
dude. I don't know anymore.
It's been so long.
I know. I remember when he first came around.
Everyone thought he was like this young kid, but he's actually my age,
I
which is
know he's like fucking 3 or 4 years older than me. So y'all are like goddamn grown ups. I'm a child.
okay. You say child, but at the same time, like, look who you're dating.
No, I mean I look older than you anyway,
Oh, what?
bro. It's true. You can't even deny it.
That yeah. Well, I don't deny it, but also
Hmm.
like, oh God,
We've been so wildly on topic the whole time.
Yeah, it's weird for us. I'm not gonna lie. I rewatched the second one of our last one, and God, the chemistry between you, me, and Desert was amazing. And I'm kind of sad he's not here. Like,
I mean, to be fair though, like you and I have talked like 2 times since that podcast ended on a call. So this is very much like for people listening. I got given no itinerary for this. I have been working for. I left for work 12 hours ago, and I just got home. Shard has been pre-planning this in the bathroom all day. And I have talked to Shard on the phone like 2 times in 3 years. So this is not practice. This is just raw fuckery, pretty much. I mean, there
and
is
and that's what we do best, though. That's how it's always been.
God, yeah, dude. I've listened to them a couple times over the last couple years. To be honest, both of them.
They're good,
They're
and like
they're so disjointed, but they're actually not that bad to listen to.
exactly, like, I even Long listened to it yesterday because I said me and Pike were going me and you were gonna do this, and he's like, "Alright, well, Imma listen to it," and his only comment was, "Bro, why was your FOV like that in the video?" And I moved for some reason like an idiot, and but, like, that's why me and you became such fast friends, like, you are my Atlas best friend.
Because we
Like,
both have fucking mental problems.
God, uh, we share lead together, let's just say that.
Yeah, for real, dude. I drank
Oh.
that lead paint.
Oh god, all my brain cells are gone. But
Dude,
then
I didn't
again,
begin with.
I was in Mezzle, so there's no doubt I have like no brain cells at this point.
Nobody who has ever in Mezzle had any brain cells ever, and they don't. That's not even a shot at anybody.
They
It's
know
just
they don't.
it's a fact.
It's just a fact. It's their culture. And that's the culture I fell in love with, which I guess is a good segue to kind of go into like
Your answer,
retrospective. Yeah, my end of it.
yeah. Hmm.
All right. Well, let's see. God, I had a terrible start to Atlas. First day I
Very
met
hilarious.
the first day I met that certain sand I met that certain East Wind nation that was led by someone who talked very quietly.
Bro, you might as,
And
might as well just say it. Nobody even knows who it is.
that's true, that's true. I met Whisper and I was in awe of his like build because they had a really large city. I don't even remember the name of it at this point.
Wouldn't know.
And yeah, within like what was it, 2, 3 weeks, I was thrown in the middle of a war where at the war ended up being more against the elders than each other, and it was just a bunch of lunacy. And finally, like when all of that ended, it came to a head after all that drama. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own thing. And I ended up instead finding Mezel, which used to be the Anshan? Anshian.
I don't know. There's been arguments about how to pronounce that for years.
Yeah, I'm gonna get yelled at for it later, but
I
Empire.
I'm just gonna say it how I want.
Exactly.
Fucking tear up, assholes.
Catapults are better. You heard it here first.
Oh, dude, now you're just gonna get fucking shit on.
Nah, trebuchets all the way. Trebuchets. Speaking of the Trebs, that's who ran Mezel, which was Dacia or Desert. Dacia was his lore
Man,
character.
for naming the lore characters.
Well, I was the lore man. I'll get to that in a second, though.
Isn't he dead though? His character's dead.
Yes, exactly. So all right, so just to get into this, like I had this like whole interconnected lore thing that I liked writing about within the forums. And I think I posted some like the most lore for a while there. And like everything was connected and like I was constantly I think in our past podcast it was Desert and you talking about how I would harass y'all about information about your characters.
Oh yeah,
Just
dude. I had not played the character yet. I like had a vague idea of a name, and I pretty much just I'm not even gonna lie. I just Googled literally art of the type of woman that I find attractive. I'm like, well, great, that's what my character is gonna be because I was 14. So, and then Char's like, what's her personality like? And like, what would she do in this situation? And like, what is her greatest strength and weakness? I'm like, fuck, is this a goddamn interview for a character I like have not created yet? Like, bro's
I
trying to like make a whole fucking D&D stat sheet of this bitch, and I literally have a name and like two reference photos.
Well, the reason why I did that is because I wanted everything to be connected. To I loved playing with my friends, so in my lore, it seemed natural to put my friends in it. But like they're not my friends, like the people I talk on Discord, this is a character they play. So it's just like, well, I don't want to write them the wrong way. Like like Hypen, for instance, when I did the whole food fight post, Hypen hated that I still was wrapped up around in my head that he was obsessed with milk. Because that was a thing he went through for a little bit. He went through a phase. And then
Yeah,
he hated that post because it still revolved around it, so I had to change the name to someone else. And it was just kind of like, this is why I ask everyone questions and make sure they're okay with what happens.
I got
And
1 cent background roll, and I was fine with that. I think I shot a turkey at someone or some fucking shit.
yes, you did. Oh my
I was
god.
pretty sure what I did.
Dude, I for the past 5 years I have thought about that lore piece because it's non-canon technically. Uh but it was so much fun to write, and I could write it better today. But I've been obsessed that one day I want to be able to animate it and make it a small video, and I think that would be so cool.
Remember that day in Mezzle where like I don't know who it was, but we just started like an on the spot smut writing competition, and I was given like I had, like 2 minutes notice. Like everybody else been writing for like half an hour. I show up in the Discord and they're like, "Oh yeah, have this done in 2 minutes." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh god, yeah, I
You was
remember
late.
that.
I think. I don't think you did anything.
No, no, I didn't.
That was legendary.
Ah,
All the shit that just couldn't get posted
I
was the best.
probably I probably would have wrote I probably would have wrote like a catapult and a trebuchet fucking or something like that. I think that's what I would have
Remember
done.
when Ditter wrote like a 2 or 3 part novel about fucking Falk?
Oh god, do you remember the was it Tadera?
Yeah, dude, I have that in audio recording. I have audio recording of Whisper reading those books.
Oh my god. I
It's buried somewhere in my Discord somewhere. I don't remember if you there's like 4 or 5 Tadaras though. You know that, right?
oh yeah, and
There's
people write
screenshots.
them on books and then it got banned, and it was like valuable.
Yeah, like the screenshots exist of them somewhere. Boozglade for sure has them all.
Oh, hands down.
I just don't talk to him anymore, and I don't really want to. But I know they have them all.
Which correction, by the way, during the war, I ended up getting double citizenship between Whispers Nation and Boozglade. That's how I met you. And
Yeah,
then I fully transferred to Boozglade, and then chaos happened. I left, met Mez.
yeah, because I didn't talk to anybody outside my nation because I started Boozglade and then I pretty much didn't do anything. So I just chatted in the Discord.
That makes sense. I've
I didn't
been
have
yeah, you were in school.
no. I mean, it was homeschool. It was more soccer to fuck my ass. It's playing
Yeah. But hey, that's how you got those nice calves, so I'm not gonna complain.
dude, fucking for real, dude. I swear to God. Have I sent you a picture of my calves lately?
No, it's been about a year. I'm feeling
Oh, you
very
need to see
dry
this,
in the
dude.
calf department.
You could straight up drink soup out of the fucking like when I flex my thigh, you could drink soup out of the muscle contraction. I'm not even joking you.
Ooh,
I
yummy. What
there
is
may
this
or
turning into?
there may or may not be a reason I have that information specifically, but I know it's possible. How about that? I'm not gonna say why I know it's possible, but I know it's possible.
Hey, more power to you. Like being able to hold soup anywhere on your body without a bowl is like bravo, bravo.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think like that kind of just brings me back to like why I fell in love with Atlas. Like
Soup in my thighs.
yes, exactly that. No, it's everyone's like individual personalities. Like that's why you're my best friend from Atlas. Like everyone's personality, they felt human. It didn't feel like you were on a Minecraft server with people role playing. It was just or
A bunch
people like
of is.
yeah, or a bunch
Yeah,
of like people wearing masks and being fake. It felt like a lot of real people with a lot of real beliefs. And like the
yeah.
culture that came from that was incredible.
Stupid.
Fucking culture.
True.
Um, oh man, it was a it's been a fantastic ride, and I like seriously, I have nonstop talking about it ever since I got on it. Even though like we've had dev periods, we've had wars, we've had me leaving, you leaving, coming back, etc., etc. It's just unforgettable.
Atlas is. I don't remember. I don't know. I do remember who said it. Atlas is like somebody said it's like a cheap hooker. Like you don't know why it's so good, and it shouldn't be so good, but it's good. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Atlas is a cheap hooker.
Yeah.
Will it probably fuck you up along the way? Absolutely. Are you gonna leave with like problems? Yes, but you're gonna have fun.
You'll have a lot of fun while doing it. Oh, which I, before doing all this, I confirmed it with Ajax, making sure there was no like legal problems. Which he hasn't 100% gotten back to me, but I got the response of, "I'll run it by everyone to make sure no one sees anything legally problematic." And we just called Atlas a cheap hooker, so that's interesting.
Fuck them, dude. What are they gonna do? Sue me? Sue me for what? Slander? Come at me.
But
I
that
could have said way worse.
that's true. But that aside, let's talk about the elders. Like, bravo for everything you've done and created, and like, not to like, this is not me sucking up, but like, I
No,
wouldn't
this
have.
yeah.
What was that?
No, this absolutely is you sucking up. Don't even fucking lie to me.
I wouldn't have met you without them. Like, come on, man, you got to be
Mango
grateful for
Thomas Central. Give me
it.
Central.
But I wait. I already have Sentinel. What are you
I know.
talking?
Why do you think you have it, dumbass? Because you hear it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Also, I didn't know this until quite recently. Shout outs to Io for getting married. Straight up, good man.
Oh, dude, yeah, congratulations, and I'm glad you're not getting, like, screwed over by the writer's strike. Cause like, thank you for, like, making me aware of the hobby of, like, screenwriting, and, like, bravo to you, man.
Yeah, like I don't talk to any of the elders, but I have recently heard that Io got married, and just congratulations to him for that.
Yeah, and, of course, like, Tier and T, thanks for always being active in the Discord still and, like, chatting and talking with people. Ajax pops in here or there, but y'all have been doing some hard work, and it's these devlogs have been great. We're excited to see what happens, and we're all just ready to get the family back together and see
I
what.
think some more information about release Saturday, right? Like that's the thing I was promised.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Saturday is devlogs, and they said by the end of the summer, so June 1st, well, with or June 3rd, something like that, is the start of the summer. So we should be hearing a announcement for the release date.
That'd be good.
Yeah, but all right. So what is one of your favorite uh what is your one of your favorite aspects about Atlas as a game in Minecraft?
Um, I also think that answer has probably changed because
It used to be fucking booze.
it was. No, I'm not even fucking joking you. Like, okay, well, to be fair, there was kind of two reasons. One is I enjoyed the brewery plugin. It's fun, it's entertaining, all that good shit. Secondly, is it tends to be that the servers that use that plugin tend to be of Atlas's sort of genre. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see a faction server using that plugin. It doesn't suit a faction server. You don't see a fucking prison server. It doesn't suit them. You see these kind of like low key, role play-ish, smaller, you know, less intense kind of servers. And I wasn't big into PvP. I'm still not. So those were kind of servers I was shooting for. So those two things tended to go very hand in hand. And I was kind of on the fence about joining Atlas. I was kind of coming off a server, kind of waiting to get onto another one. It's kind of going downhill. And I was like, okay, and like these plugins look cool. And they said they had the brewery plugin. I'm like, why not? So my first nation very much centered around it, and all that. Even Mezzle, when I joined Mezzle, obviously it was still a decently large part of Mezzle. Um, I'm outside, by the way, so if there's like sticks breaking and shit in the recording, and I like swear, it's probably because I ran into one. But
Don't worry, I just learned like right before the recording how to do noise reduction. Like literally as you joined the call, I hit enter and all the noise was gone. So it was great. So post
because
editing, it should be okay.
if you listen to the podcast and you listen carefully, you can hear birds in the background of the second one, and that's me. Those are the birds literally flying around me.
Hey, it's
So
good ambience for the podcast,
yeah,
right?
all the ambience is just me trudging through the woods right now. But anyway, so yeah, it very much started as the booze plugin, the brewing plugin, whatever the fuck it's called. But it started with that because it just kind of tended to go hand in hand with the kind of servers I want to play on. Um, and then honestly, I mean, I didn't really have a whole lot of time to play, so my goals were never really bigger than sit and have fun with the little time I could be on. Even through Mezzle, that was kind of a lot more my thing. Is I just want to log on, mess around, and I have a lot of good memories just logging on and brewing, and while my stuff was cooking, hanging out with someone in the base or growing some crops or whatever the case may be. Um, so I think it was very much again the cheap hooker mentality of I just want to have fun with this while I can. It's quick, it's easy, I can let other people slave away and make something nice for me and then just leech off of their entertainment. And that was great. That worked well for a year of my time playing Atlas. And then I don't know, like, what was it, late 2019? I made Insula. I think I don't fucking remember the goddamn timelines anymore.
There's multiple timelines, Pike.
It had to
We're
be.
in the multiverse of Atlas.
Oh God,
Well, if you think
it had
about
to
it
be
though,
around the pandemic
yeah,
because
that's true.
I know that, and it was like the pandemic hadn't started, but it was like late in a years. I think it was November of 20, but like I don't know.
If you
I
think
got
about if you think about it though, sorry, this is a random ADHD moment. Atlas is literally the melting pot of the multiverse, right? Because there's
if
people.
about it. That's just not fucking true at all.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you
Hold
think
on.
about it.
Well, let me explain why. Because you have the obelisk pulling people from different
Oh,
worlds in, right? So like
I didn't know
lore
going
wise.
more perspective. Card really pulled the lore card out of his asshole on me. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not versed in Atlas lore anymore. Sorry. Jesus.
I t- oh, I hope you know there's going to be like three quests written by me in the during release, right?
You think I do quests?
Oh no, that's true. So anybody, if anybody, whenever the server release wants to know which one I wrote, because I only know one of them, because that's the only one, or no, two of them, I will let you know. But I can't say it until after release because I wrote it 2 years ago and then I left the dev team because life was too hard. Uh, but God, we've grown up,
Where?
Pike.
No, don't start me on that fucking shit. I don't want to talk about that shit.
Okay, shit. I'll go back to talking about my favorite thing about Atlas, which is
I
the
didn't even
community.
finish.
Oh, you didn't finish? Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then I started Insula, and we became a server-wide meme, and we became, the greatest nation on the server in our time period. Fuck you, wardens. And we're gonna do it all again, and it's gonna be cool. And I like Insula because of Insula was just kind of mezzled too, really, just with a different set of
Yeah,
people.
yeah, I agree.
So okay, there was my quick ending. You can go now.
Oh, no, 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 you can keep going if you wanna keep going. I just
No, I don't really have to say. I like Insula. I enjoyed running a nation much more than I enjoyed running a nation seriously. Obviously, I ran quote unquote Boozglade, but I never did anything for Boozglade. I literally made the nation. I named it. I wrote a couple of shitty pieces of lore, and I picked the spot. That was all I ever did for Boozglade.
yeah, I ran
Insula,
yeah.
Insula, I ran. Insula was my bitch, and like I know I had co-leaders, and they did a lot too. Don't get me wrong, but Insula was my bitch.
Except you,
And
Rim. Fuck you, Rim.
no, really that kid, he's only gonna play for the summer, then he's gonna ditch me to go get educated. So, fuck that kid.
Yeah.
Thanks for building all it for me before you left, asshole. I now have like 3 or 4 mega builds to build while that asshole's gone.
Damn you, Riam. I keep switching between Rim and Riam. It's so fuck.
See, his username is pronounced Rim, but I've always said it Riem, and then it just caught on, and I think even he says it Riem now, or I think even like Tax says it Riem. Like I don't think anybody actually says Rim anymore. It's not a thing.
Yeah. Uh,
I don't know. Like I've got most of the original gang back together, and I think shout outs also to Flam. He used to play with us. He also got married, I think last year or 2 years ago. Last year, I don't remember. He's married now too. So shout outs to Flam. Love you.
oh,
I don't.
Flam got married. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations, man.
he got a picture somewhere. It was a nice picture.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but I know most people
Um,
won't be able to very much, but I'm yeah,
yeah.
I'm getting new people. Obviously, I got some good ideas on how to get people, and life's a little busy right now, but I'll figure it out. We have shit we got to do. We're Insula.
So, side note, do you think it's okay that we're like telling people like, "Hey, they got married"? Like, do you think that's a good a
I'm
thing
not
that's
telling,
okay?
fucking doxing them, bro. What do you like? They got million other people in the goddamn U.S. What are they gonna do? Fucking go fuck them?
That's true. Okay, I
I'm doing telling them
just
their fucking street address.
okay. That's fair. That's fair. I'm overthinking it.
Lamb's a single little asshole, little virgin boy, single little fucking chode man.
Wait, Flam's a virgin and he's married? Oh God.
I have no idea.
Anyway,
I
uh,
doubt it. He's a
no joke.
stud.
Yeah, Flame is a stud. Um,
Flam fucks.
yeah, Flame fucks.
He does not have sex. He fucks. That's the
um,
vibe he gives off. He fucks.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He really do be giving off that vibe.
Oh my god. BDE fuck show.
For sure. Wait,
Fuck show.
are you making motherfucker?
What?
You making fun? Okay, so you're making fun of my accent, or
Oh
not?
no, dude.
Oh,
I don't think
not.
you have that much of an accent. I think I have more of an accent than you.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true. I've also been like trained from birth to like, well, not birth, since I was 10 to hide my southern accent. Like, cause I have a switch.
on
Huh?
tip his cowboy hat to the ladies.
Exactly, my lady.
Yeehaw, partner.
Exactly.
I don't.
Oh,
I have the Michigan fucking talk through your nose bullshit.
yeah. You. At least you're not talking
Fucking
out your
hood
ass.
thing.
Oh wait, you do that.
Normally, yeah. See, Michigan's like it's a weird combination of people. So it's very hood, but it's very redneck.
Yeah,
Um,
that makes
so
sense.
it's very weird lingo if you are Jesus fucking Christ, that was loud. If you're talking to like most people here. Oh my god, if you go up to the fucking UP, they don't even speak fucking English, I swear to God.
You be.
No,
uh,
dude, like literally the first time I'm driving across the Mackinac Bridge to go to the Upper Peninsula, I'm driving a fucking minivan. There's a Native American guy, and he
you're
runs like
doxing
six.
yourself.
I don't, dude. Everybody knows I live in Michigan. I say it fucking publicly. Live on the west half, if you must know. Come fucking find me. I'll fight you in the streets. There's nobody on Atlas I can't down in like 5 seconds. I guarantee fucking to you.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm going across the bridge, and this Native American guy, and he runs like the little fucking money collecting toll booth, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. And he's like famous. He's like a really good guy. Like everybody knows who he is because he does so fucking good at this, whatever. And I pull up to the window, and it's like $4. So I hand this man a five, and in the time it takes him to open his drawer, reach in, grab a one, and hand it back to me, he goes, "Oh, I see this is your first time crossing the bridge. Good thing you didn't forget your floaties." Like, okay, goodbye. I'm like, "The fuck did you just say to me?" And then the gate just lifts, and I'm driving away. And my grandma's dying laughing because like you didn't understand a word he said to her. I'm like, "The fuck I did, man. Just said three sentences in about 2 seconds." Like, like he said, "I see it's your first time crossing the bridge. Next time, don't forget your floaties. Have a good day." And I'm like, but in like, I could snap my fingers. That fucker said it that fast. I'm like, what the fuck?
You
It is
gotta
a
love the fast talkers.
dude. It is something the fuck else. Especially when they just make shit up. Like homie said that he's talking about fucking pool floaties and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, it's my first time driving across. I don't know how the fuck he knows. I don't know how the fuck he knows. He knew. Fucker knew. Because she knew.
He knew. Your grandma tipped him off. It was a
Tell her, and he
conspiracy.
yeah, that fucker is watching me right now. He's like, I know he's gonna cross the bridge that third time sometime. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. He has people.
He does. He does have people. Or maybe your grandma has people and he was like clued in by your grandma to make fun of you.
Probably both.
Probably both. Yeah. Anyway, Atlas.
Yeah. Welcome to our 2 hour long fucking chitter chatter where we don't even get through all the questions we set for ourselves.
Yeah, well, I it's actually only going to be an hour long. So,
Okay, well we need to
uh
bone it out then. We're already like what, 40 minutes in? 30 minutes in?
yeah, we got to stop at 8:39, so we got 14 minutes.
Oh shit, okay.
All right. Yeah,
Speed read.
so
Speed read.
actually no, 24 minutes. God damn,
Oh yeah.
minutes.
Fuck. I like how I didn't even question. I was like, oh shit, yeah, no, he's right.
Anyway,
He knows what's
um
up. You don't know what's up.
I think my favorite part about like Atlas as like
Ugh,
mechanically wise is not even the mechanics, it's the community and the lore. The
this fucker.
lore.
Okay, I'm not gonna interrupt. No, keep going.
Okay, anyway, so basically, I like how Atlas sets it up for you to have to socialize with people and be able to create these communities from within your nation that can sprout into beautiful friendships or like be able to role play if you want, be a casual player, or just like enjoy the game with people around you. Like it brings people together and it's great. It also tears them apart sometimes because that's what happens during war. But like
People care too much about a Minecraft server.
yeah, yeah. And all I care about is like where it fits in the lore. Like my whole
Oh,
thing, the lore. I sound like Matt Pat from Game Theory.
you fucking do, dude. That's me. I've never even watched Game Theory. I'm just going along with what you said.
That sounds about right. You go along with everything I say.
Mm,
I go along with everything you say. Correction.
yep. Okay. I'm gonna say let's get it right.
Anyway,
I am the daddy here,
I mean with those tattoos, but anyway,
bro. God, I can't wait, dude. I
I
want a third.
I need a fourth one. I have like three on my arm, and I need a fourth.
The next one's a whole sleeve for sure. I'm getting I'm getting all black and white grapevines, like kind of like starting like right, not like on my neck, but like top of my shoulder, and it's gonna go like all the way down my arm.
I think I'm gonna put the Atlas logo on my story arm somewhere.
Jesus fucking Christ! Could you suck the elders' dicks a little more?
No, I know. I'm being like I'm being
Well, I
honest.
don't. I don't. I don't suck off that.
Okay, all right, no, but for real, the reason why I'm saying that is because I have a story arm, right? I have a two love bugs which represent my first job. I have a Harry Potter one that says I don't want to go that represents my first time in the hospital. And I have a gem representing my sexuality. And so I'm gonna get something representing my mom, my sister, everything. And Atlas had an impact on me. Like I don't I'm not trying to suck the dick, and it sounds like I am, but
Yeah, not like you are, but I get where you're coming from.
what I'm saying is the friends I made in Atlas, it's not even Atlas. It was Long, it was you, it was Desert, it was Taryn, it was Ella, it was
The fuck does Pat
T.
before me?
Huh?
What the fuck does Pat come on the list before me?
N- no, you always come first. It was coming out my mouth, okay?
Rephrase that.
No.
Rephrase that.
Okay, I'll rephrase it. It's because of you, Pike. It's because of Long. It's because of Taryn. It's because of
Yeah, fuck you,
Desert.
Ben. Ohio living bit.
I love Ben. Ben inspired me a lot in a lot of different ways. T, Ella, all those people are friends I've made, and I don't talk to them a lot now, but they helped me through a very difficult time in my life. And I wouldn't be the person I am today without Atlas. Because of Atlas, I was actually, huh?
What?
I could be better. Oh no, but true story. This is a true story for me, right? Because of I was a diplomat. You remember in Atlas, I was treaties and doing political discussions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing all that taught me how to communicate with my mom and to learn to stand up for myself and stand my ground when I was younger. And it allowed me to find independence in myself in real life because I'm dealing with all these butt heads on Minecraft and learning how to calmly handle them and sometimes not calmly handle them. And I learned that that was okay. So Atlas meant means something to me. But most of all, it's the people I met along the way that mean the most. So
I feel like my answers to shit suck absolute hairy dick compared to shit you said. If you just send me the itinerary, I could have.
hey,
Dude, my answers suck fucking booty ass.
there is no itinerary.
Every-
I've been bullshitting it this whole time. I had nothing written down. You can check my computer. There's nothing written down.
Everybody's like fucking listening to this and be like, "Oh, Shard had his whole shit put together, and Pike literally had to show up and just be an asshole to try to be funny to like fill in the silence of the shit he didn't have to say." And they wouldn't be wrong. That would be an accurate assessment of the dynamic here.
But here's the thing. I don't have an itinerary. I wanted it to be pure. I had an idea of questions, and those questions are all in my head. And Pike, you showed up and just to be
Fucking.
yourself, and that's what I
All right,
want.
give me the next one.
What was that?
So give me the next one then. Let's do this thing.
The
We
next.
only have now. We're at 17 minutes. I can't. What?
Okay,
I
so
can't do.
last question. Last question. We got 17 minutes, right?
Okay. I don't know. I can't do math. I'm homeschooled.
Okay, so we'll spend 10 minutes now, um, discussing one last question, and the last 7 minutes we'll discuss what we're talking about in the next podcast. Um,
Okay.
so last question is, what are your plans going forward? Give us a
Uh,
brief synopsis.
Not giving away my base location, even though most people already know where I'm going. But that's the one secret I'm keeping. Um, because if I don't get this fucking base location, I'm just not fucking playing. That's what it comes to. If somebody steals my base location day one, I'm fucking logging off and I'm not coming back. That's my fair warning, y'all. If y'all take my fucking base location, which I'm not even gonna tell you what it is, I'm leaving this up to fate. If somebody walks on the server before me and takes my base location, I'm not fucking playing. That's the coin flip I'm playing with God right now. Is if my base location is taken, I'm gone. You never see me again. Um, if my base location doesn't get taken, um, if you've seen, like, I posted several pictures of what Reem and I have been building. I think like most of the things that I've posted that we built in 2 months of on and off play. Um, we have three or four, five, I don't even know, finished structures that are quite large. I'm not gonna call them mega structures. We have one that's fucking mega structure. Jesus fucking Christ, that was not ever gonna be done. Um, but I've got quite the town to build because I've never had like Boozglade was a nice town, but I didn't build Boozglade. You know what I mean? That was I had no part in that. Mezzle, I didn't really vibe with Rondell. Mezzle's always been kind of funky. It's not really my thing. They're not bad. They're well built. It's not my fucking thing. Um, in slow, we had great plans when we started, but then our plans were very defensive oriented, and then they removed all need for it, and then we were just kind of like, well, fuck the what now? And then we tried to do some shit, and I was going to contract Pat to build a lot of it, and then he kind of like went kind of inactive and didn't want to build anymore. And I was like, okay, well now I don't know what to do because all my nation sucks booty ass at building. And we actually then ended up with some good builders, and then none of us ever agreed on like what we were supposed to be fucking doing. And I was too much of a little pussy bitch to put my foot down at the time. I'm not now. I was at the time. And so nothing ever really got built. We dug a gigantic hole of like, I'm not even joking. I think it was, oh, I don't know, it was a couple 100,000 blocks, and we smashed it out in like not that long. Oh, there's a turkey feather. Oh, that's fucking cool. It's a nice one too.
Bro, I hit a turkey on the road the other day, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh shit. Okay. The biggest thing I've ever hit is a fucking squirrel
Oh
and a
god.
turtle. I smoked a turtle one time. Holy fuck, he was dead as shit. I thought he
I
was a
s-
rock.
I smoked a possum, and then a couple days ago I hit a turkey, and there were so many feathers. Oh my god.
I've tried to hit crows a couple times. Never been able to though. I came really close one time, but I just didn't have the gunning. I've hit a couple songbirds. I'm not aiming for them, but it's like I'm going fast enough generally that get kind of like sucked into the wind on my thing. It'll splat against your window, leave a gigantic blood streak, and then none of my cars ever have windshield wiper fluid in them, so it just
Yeah,
stays there.
let's go get some roadkill.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Like, I swear to God,
Uh,
I've already told my friend like the minute I get a fucking bumper on my Jeep and it's winter, I'm not fucking slowing down. I'm gonna take my foot off the gas and whatever happens, happens, dude. There's a critter in front of me unless it's a fucking bear. And even if it's a fucking bear, I'll probably still hit it. And this is not a dig. This is just because I'm not. If it's ice, bro, I'm not slamming on my brakes and the ice is sliding off the road. I'm hitting the fucking critter.
and their advice for animals jumping in front of you is to hit them because if you swerve on the road, you're more likely to get hurt than just running into the animal.
Oh yeah,
So
dude. Won't do fucking shit to your car if you don't live in like fucking Alaska or some shit or Canada even.
yeah.
Only
All
time I
right.
ever well, no, I've fucked up that advice several times. There's one time I'm coming home, it's like 8 p.m. I've been gone all day. I'm like I'm not dozing at the wheel, but like I'm not awake. You know what I mean? It's midwinter, the roads are slick as shit. As in like it's a sheet of ice. And then I'm kind of like not paying attention, not paying attention, kind of blink. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Four deer standing in my lane, one deer standing on the shoulder on both sides, and then the other lane is open. And I'm like, I'm not hitting a deer. It's the middle of the fucking night. I'm not doing this shit. I fucking spin my wheel one way, spin it back the other way. I'm going sideways through the road like fucking Mario Kart. Boom. I'm like, I didn't hit a deer. Fucking missed all five or six of them.
Hell
Missed
yeah,
all.
brother.
I'm going sideways through the lane. Nobody coming on. Step on the brake, whip my wheel back around. My ass end kicks around. I'm going back straight. I'm like, just like fast and furious fucking bullshit. Because I would practice when I would go to like work in my Jeep, my last Jeep, well, 2 Jeeps ago, a Jeep and a half ago. I would practice drifting it, like when the ice would come, and like I'd have to come to a stop sign. I'd drift off the stop sign, so I know how it felt, and then I felt like a badass. Anyway, back to the question at hand. Plants.
Yeah, because we definitely talk about Atlas occasionally.
Yeah, well, that's the name of the podcast.
Yeah,
Uh,
roll credits.
yeah, we're done now. Shit, we have
Anyway,
no, we got 10 minutes. We're good.
yeah, no, no,
Uh,
no, that was the joke. Anyway, keep going.
we're good. But yeah, I don't know. I want to build a nice nation, and like I don't have a whole lot of time right now. I've got so much shit going on, and that's not even like an understatement. Um, but I want to build a nice nation. I mean, like I don't have to be the top nation. I don't have to be ultra competitive. I don't have to be the best at any single given thing. I just want to build a nice nation, because there's a lot of times where you look at the top nation on the server, and I mean, I'll say, there's been a lot of times where like wardens were the top nation on the server for a long time. Do I think that they were the best nation ever? No, I don't. I think there were a lot of great things that they did. They had a lot of great people, but there were a lot of other great nations too. You know what I mean? And you do not have to be the top nation. I mean, Aureus was the top nation on the server, and 90% of the player base that wasn't in Aureus would never join Aureus. You know what I mean? Being the top
Exactly.
server does not mean you're the best nation on the server. It does not mean that you are the server that's going to fit the most amount of people. It doesn't mean anything like that. And so if I end up being the top nation server at any point in time, that's fine. But I don't want to be the top nation at the sake of sacrificing certain values that I have for what I want to make. I just want to make a good chill nation. I want to do some things. I have some projects I want to do. I want to encourage people to do their own thing. I I want to grow it at a good rate, and I just want to be a good, solid nation. I don't have to be the top nation. I just want to be the nation that everybody knows I'm here. They know who I am. They know we're a good, respectable nation with good, respectable members, and we just want to have a good time. Because at the end of the day, that's all it is, right? And that's the thing. I think too often, even I've done it in the past, you folks in being competitive. You want to be number one, and you burn out. Don't burn out. Just play the fucking game. Yeah, I mean, it's all it needs to be, and do what you want to do. I'm not going to stop you. And that's more what I want for Insula. Is I more just want it to be a good what we had before, but a little stronger. You know what I mean? A good tight knit community. We have our own little internal things. A lot of other people enjoy us being there, and with some more goals to work toward. You know what I mean? I don't want it to just be we exist, we're funny, but we're digging a fucking hole and we all hate it and we don't want to be here. No, I want to be good time on the server, good time off the server. Play as much or as little as you want. I'm not going to fucking penalize you for not playing because I'm not going to play a whole fucking lot. So that's most I want to make. I just want to make a good, solid nation. That's my only goal. I don't have to be number one. I don't have to be number zero. I just want to be solid. I just want to have good people and a good time.
Well said. Bravo.
There you go. The one good answer you're going to get out of me today.
You
And
sure that
probably
wasn't written down?
okay. It's not written down. I practiced like an answer to that question like 6 months ago, like because we've been talking about doing this for a while now. And so I did have some like answers to questions that I practiced, but like that was pretty on the spot.
Yeah, that was amazing. I love that. Now I have to do my stuff and the outro really quickly. Uh,
Also, no hate to anybody. I'm just saying that a lot of y'all who are the top nation in the server fucking hate you, but you were the top nation, so fair play.
yeah, like I just to point out to everyone here, we don't hate anyone here. It's just
That's not. I hate some of you. I'm not going to
I
say your name. I do hate some of you.
okay, we do hate people. We're being honest.
I
We
hate
mean
fucking
no.
some of you. There's a specific few of you. Some of you know who you are. Some of you don't. Fuck you.
Okay. Um, I can't even try covering up for that. This is just how
No,
it's gonna be.
you can't. There are certain people here. Fuck you. You know who you are. One of them definitely knows who he is. I'm gonna say it. There's one guy out there. I no, actually, I'm not gonna say it. I have more podcast episodes to slowly hint at who this fucker is. All right, fuck him. He's a piece of shit, and I fucking hate him. There's a couple other people I just don't like. But anyway, yeah, continue with your thing. No, I hate some of you.
Yeah.
No cap,
So
hate some of you.
yeah. So
But
once again, we have our opinions and we're gonna say them. Well, we kind of have basic like decent human being like rules for ourselves, but besides
I,
that, we're gonna say how it is.
I say what I want to say.
Exactly. there's no gag in that. He gags you. Um, it
Exactly. Fuck you.
Anyway, so my goals are I have a lot of big projects I want to do that don't exactly deal with the server. Well, it deals with the server, but not inside the server. So I'm gonna be
Oh,
working on those. There's a lot of community things I want to try testing out. Uh, like I have an idea for a World Bank, as well
um,
as
5,000 times somebody's tried that shit.
what,
A World Bank.
or like uh, custom currency, etc., etc.
Yep. Yep. I know what you meant.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of community based things I wanna see happen or try to make happen because I love seeing the server get together, just like the railroad system, in order to like work together to make something in the server, which is great. And then I have my big projects that I want to do that I won't reveal too much yet about because I'm still in a prepping process for them. But that that's pretty much it. Besides, like visiting old friends, and making new ones along the way. And I think that is a good place to end this. And so we'll get to
Last
our.
note. Did you know we're actually like the rail project has actually like been replanned?
Yep, I did. I just haven't rejoined it yet, but that's
No,
fantastic.
send you like the new Discord link. It's we're doing tunnels now. I don't think we're doing rails because rails are kind of expensive, and also with mounts, there's not really a reason to do rails. So,
Hey,
uh,
bro,
tu- tunnels now.
yeah, tunnels, which not bad, which you could make a lot of money from that. Wink, wink, if you know what I mean.
See, I just want to dig holes because I need the materials anyway. I'm not even joking. I think each one of my bills needs several double chests of like every stone type and like two or three wood types. Like I'm talking like one of the floors in one of my buildings takes like two double chests of planks.
Well, what I'm saying is there's a particular resource you're known for, uh, and it would be useful
Oh,
for the
sell the
tunnel.
ores.
The
Sell the ores.
ore, the ores in your biome.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I'm just gonna hoard those.
Sounds about right. Anyway,
I I can't steal shit from people anymore, so
yeah.
I actually have somebody slave away for me.
Well, this was great. I'm glad we're doing this again. And for those of you wondering, we plan to release two a month of the podcast. And we'll
I think
talk.
I think I think we'll actually probably end up doing more than that. I think let's be real here.
If you have the time, I'm down to do more. Like hands down.
I I can do some shit like this, like an hour on some random fucking days each week.
All right, let's do it then. You tell me next time you're available, and we'll do it.
Okay,
All right.
probably like honestly, I can do Saturday morning. I'm not. This is Thursday for anybody. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm doing tomorrow, but I'm Saturday. I don't think I'm doing well. Saturday morning, I don't think I'm doing anything, and then I'm doing some shit. Sassy
Well,
redneck shit.
I
Oh,
I
you
work.
work Saturday?
I work, and I work. So it's gonna Tuesday, Thursday, or after 8 o'clock. So, but 5 minutes left
Okay.
on the
What do you want to say on your
next
last?
episode. Uh, uh, we're gonna. So first, I wanna just let everyone know what the next episode's gonna be because this is very important for the podcast. Because for the reason we're releasing it. Uh, so the next like 2 or 3 episodes, it's gonna be a new side, kind of like give some tips and tricks. We may have a guest, either a new guest or someone you may know from the community. I haven't figured out yet, but we will be talking about Atlas and what to expect during a launch and what you should be looking to do. So yeah,
Can we get
and I'll be sending an itinerary
can
to
we get
Pike.
Aid as Aid 711? You're our next guest.
You will,
Congratulations. Step up to the podium, little boy. Let's just do
you
like
want
boxer
aid?
call outs like right at the end. Fuck yeah, I want Aid. Bring Aid on.
All right, let's see what we can do
Bring him
about
up.
that. I was one day. We'll see.
I'll leave that up to you. You can get 8 on.
Alright, heard.
He's gonna he's gonna have no idea what the fuck is going on. Bring his ass on. I want him. Bring him here. I want bring his here, dude. Even though I think he's older than me, but bring his little boy nuts here. I want to fondle him a little bit.
We don't condone the fondling little boy nuts. I think that's a great place to end the podcast. Thanks, everyone. Say bye, Pike.
Bye, everybody. Good to be back. Don't expect me to ever say anything family appropriate or useful on this because that's not what I do. It's not what I've ever done. And I do what the fuck I want when the fuck I want to do it.
And that's why
So
we're
goodbye.
explicit. Goodbye,
Yeah,
guys.
that's why this is rated R, I swear. Chardonnay. The first podcast last time we talked about panda sex. This time we managed not to delve into pandas having sex, but there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot. No, 10 p.m. That motherfucker sent. I was asleep. Fucking woke me up. Video of pandas having sex. I had to see a panda's fucking dick at 10 p.m. as I'm half asleep and laughed at it and I went back to sleep. I don't think I messaged him back to the next morning. But
Say,
anyway, yeah,
is that how you're gonna say bye?
yeah. Later, fuckheads.
All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna be the nice one. I'm good cop. He's bad cop, but we're bad in bed.
Ooh.
Ooh, just kidding.
Mm.
Anyway, all right. Awkward bye.